it's Ben, Falcons Media Corner, back again with a brand new video for today. Welcome back to the movie review, aka for our soul review video for today. This time for this new episode of the series is going to be my review on the 2023 supernatural horror film, and that is The Pope's Exorcist. Now, this is directed by Julius Avery, who you may know him as the director of Overlord, and this film tells a story where we follow Gabriel Amorth, who's played by Russell Crowe, who is the Vatican's leading exorcist, and he goes to investigate the possession of a child, and also uncovering a conspiracy the Vatican has tried to keep a secret. So that's pretty much the story of The Pope's Exorcist. Now, when I first saw the trailer for this movie, I just honestly don't know what to expect from this film, because usually when it comes to like the most recent exorcism horror films, lately the ones that we do tend to get nowadays are considered bad and all that. But for when it comes to like these kind of films and all that in the horror genre, the only one that I consider the most and all that to be the best out of these films has always been The Exorcist, which that's one of my all-time favorite horror films. And we've also had some like pretty solidly good exorcism horror films. Like we've had of course, The Exorcism of Emily Rose, which I actually do think is an underrated horror flick. The Exorcist 3, which has the only good sequel, the original Exorcist trilogy, and of course the Conjuring universe, and as well as the Conjuring movies and all that, namely the first two and all of that. And but I was still willing to check out this film and all that, since this film stars Russell Crowe, and I'm a fan of Russell Crowe myself. I think he's a really great actor. You know, Oscar winner from Gladiator and many other things he's been in over the last few years and all that. And I didn't even know much of the other people who were in this film and all that, from the other cast members and all that. And I didn't even know who was directing this film at the time until I found out it was made by Julius Avery, who directed Overlord and all that, which I have never seen, but I feel that's pretty fun horror film and all that. About a pretty fun zombie horror film and all that. And I went to see this film just the day after it came out in my area. And this actually came out early before the US did and all that. And for my screening, there was a lot of people in the screening that I was in, which was really surprising and all that. But after watching this whole movie, I gotta say here, guys, that this film surprisingly wasn't bad here, because I went with low expectations and all that after I first saw the trailer and all that. But after watching it, this film wasn't overall that bad here. I thought this film was just overall a decent watch here. Well, the things that I did like in The Pope's Exorcist was Russell Crowe's performance. I thought he was really great in this film as Father Gabriel Amorth. He really nailed his role here. He has a lot of charisma to his character, which I thought were pretty entertaining, when it came to moments like that here in this film, when there's a few entertaining moments with his character here and there in this film. And his accent too in this film I thought was also really spot on as well. And as for the actors in the film, I thought they were pretty solid here for the acting talent, like the family and this other character who helps with Russell Crowe's character here in this film. And when it comes to the story for the film, it is pretty much basic and all that from where it's going for and all that, since this is an exorcism film here. But it also does kind of follow the exact same tropes of like these kind of films here, where we see like the kid who gets possessed and filled by the demon, and he says like some swearing and all that, and some offensive stuff here, as well as some like other things as well, like there's some like something creepy like crawling on the walls and stuff like that, as well as like jump scares and all that, which when it comes to the jump scares in the film, there was a few I kind of felt were a bit cheap and all that, and while there were a few I kind of found pretty effective here for the most part and all of that. There was just kind of a mixture of both here and there in this film and all of that. And when it comes to the goal in the film, I thought the goal for the most part was surprisingly not bad here, and they were kind of entertaining enough here, especially towards the finale of the film. And if that's what you come to see here for this film, you're gonna get that all here as well. And the film was never boring or anything like that, because I found myself sort of invested here, but I was kind of distracted with some of the exact same tropes this film goes for here when it comes to like its cliches and all that, for like the tense moments as well as the jump scares and all that, as well as some like other stuff that we've seen before in like these kind of like horror exorcism films here. But overall, in the end, guys, The Pope's Exorcist, this film surprisingly wasn't bad here. It was overall a decent watch here. It still has some stuff there was some stuff I did find myself enjoying here, while there was some stuff I did find myself kind of distracted with along the way here. And there are a few ways I could recommend this film. If you're a fan of like these kind of horror films, or you're a fan of like Russell Crowe, this may be your popcorn treat here. And if you miss a chance to see this in cinemas, it is available to watch at home on demand. So that's pretty much all I'd say about The Pope's Exorcist. I'm going to give The Pope's Exorcist 3 out of 5. Like I said, this movie was surprisingly not bad here, because I went with low expectations and all that after I first saw the trailer and all that. But after watching this whole film, just like I said, I overall had a decent time here. And despite having some issues with this film I had along the way, I still managed to have not a terrible time watching this film from beginning to end here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching my AK After I Saw review on The Pope's Exorcist. And let me know what you think of this movie if you have seen this already or if you just recently checked out this film. Did you really had a really good time with this, or was this not really a popcorn treat? As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Falcon's Media Corner signing off.